Hey everyone. NIO's stock price has been volatile in recent days as the company has released a lot of news that has huge implications for NIO stock investors. So in this video, I'm going to provide a brief overview on what's going on with NIO stock, starting with a June 9 earnings call that the CEO held with Wall Street investors. He shed some light into what's going on with the company. So let's take a look here. So in the first quarter of 2023, NIO delivered a total of 31,000 electric vehicles. That was up 20% year over year. That was disappointing in and of itself. The growth rate was not what investors were looking for here. To make matters worse, in April and May, NIO delivered 6,658 cars and 6,155 cars, so a decreasing rate of growth there. We expect the total deliveries in the second quarter of the year to be between 23 and 25,000 units. So if you take it at the midpoint of 24,000 units, that would be a sequential decline from the first quarter. Again, not what investors are looking for in a company that's supposedly on a massive growth trajectory. Now, because of these slowdowns and because of the decreasing demand for NIO's cars, that could explain why on June 12th, NIO announced that it will cut prices by 30,000 yuan or $4,200 for all models, including its ES6 and ES8 sports utility vehicles. These cuts will start from June 12. That equates to discounts ranging from 6 to 9% on NIO cars. Also, in this statement, NIO said that it will stop free battery swaps on its vehicles that used to come with purchases. So, a bit of a give and take here from NIO. One take is that they're not going to offer free battery swaps anymore, but on the flip side, they're all offering their cars at lower prices now. Of course, I've been covering the rising competition in EVs started by Tesla's price cuts, and I was saying that it's going to be bad news for the industry overall because I noted that when Tesla cuts prices on its cars, competitors are not going to stand still. They're going to react, and this is another reaction, NIO cutting prices, and this follows Ford and BYD and others that have also cut prices on their cars. So when one competitor cuts prices, others typically follow, and that has the effect of bringing down profitability industry wide. Moving on May 24th, they launched a new ES6 all around midsize SUV and they started delivery on the next day. So that's a promising note here that the new model is out. And in May, they also started delivery of the 2023 NIO ET7, the flagship coupe SUV EC7. So NIO is launching new models in the hopes of stirring rising consumer demand, which seems to be fading, at least in the market where NIO is operating in China. And that's partly due to not just falling consumer demand, but the decreasing government incentives in the US. There's still a lot of tax credits to help facilitate purchases of electric vehicles. The tax credits, the incentives are decreasing in China. That's NIO's main region, and that's partly causing the decreasing of demand for its cars and leading to the necessity of price cuts. So they plan to launch the NIO ET5 touring model on June 15th and start delivery in the same month. And the new EC6, the second generation midsize smart SUV, will be launched and delivered in the third quarter. So lots of new updated models coming out for NIO, and hopefully for NIO stock investors, the combination of new models and price cuts helps bring back, re-accelerate growth for NIO. But that's all I've got for this brief video updating you on what's going on with NIO stock. Thank you so much for watching. I want to thank the Motley Fool for sponsoring this video. Visit fool.com/Parkev for the 10 best stocks to buy now.